Hey guys, Rachel with Cryptocodec, and I wanted to share with you a great resource to be able to keep those sacred cryptocurrencies safe. Now, My Ether Wallet is a free platform for you to be able to store your cryptocurrencies, but they are going to charge you to transfer them out. So think about what you're looking to do with the coins that you have long term and keep them on the exchange until you get whatever coins that you want, and then transfer them off of the exchange into a wallet. You never want to store your coins on the exchange. So My Ether Wallet is a great resource. It's able to accept any currency that was developed on the Ethereum platform, which are plenty. And so the first thing is, to be aware of phishing hacks and your own security online. Whenever you're looking for anything to do with cryptocurrencies, whether it's an exchange or wallets, etc., you always want to go to the website directly and not click on any sponsored ads. So if you go to Google or any of these major search engines and you are searching for the keyword that you're looking for and you click on a sponsored ad, that could actually be a phishing attempt to get your information, and your currencies or your information could be compromised. So this is myetherwallet.com, and let's get started. So I'm going to set up a dummy account for the purposes of this video. So I am just putting in a password here, create new wallet. You're going to download the keystore file. We won't need that right now. And then just click I understand and continue. So this is your private key. Your private key in cryptocurrency is really like the Holy Grail. You don't want to give your private key to anyone, ever. So the private key is a very important code that if somebody has your private key, they can get into your wallet. So I'm going to copy this because I'm going to need it in a minute. But a great way to be able to keep your information is by printing this wallet here. So you can save this as a PDF here, wherever you like. You can put it on your desktop. You can print it out. I would not store it in your email, again, because that's online and your information can get hacked. Write it down, put it in a couple different places, but the main thing is you don't want your information stored online. And it's actually really great if you have a hard connection where you're not using wireless internet. That's ideal as well. So here, this paper wallet has your address as well as your private key. So really everything that you'll need to get started. And remember that your private key is your key to get into your wallet, and you will need it to get into your wallet and to do all of the transactions. So we are going to go into view wallet info. So different ways to access your account. We're going to use the private key here and just copy and paste. I already copied. Then we're going to paste the private key information there. So this is going to bring up the My Ether Wallet information. So you can see your address is here, your private key is encrypted, and it has some information over here on the right. So if you know what token you already have, you can just click on Show All Tokens. And this will give you a list of all of the tokens that they have. And you can just click to load whichever coin that you have and then do the transfer, which I'm going to show you how to do in a minute. It is very important when you are doing a transfer from the exchange to a wallet or vice versa that you have to be responsible for making sure that it goes to the address that is correct. So the best thing to do, and I triple check myself every time. The first time I used this My Ether wallet, it took a really long time for my first transaction to come through, and I had a couple of hiccups, and I was an absolute nervous wreck. I use different wallets, and I like some platforms actually a little bit better than this one, but this is wonderful to get started. And another great rule of thumb that I heard was not to keep more than a week's salary in a software wallet. If you have more money than a week's salary, you probably want to go ahead and invest in a hardware wallet that you actually plug into the computer and you can take with you, that you have the responsibility and the ownership with you at all times. We can put it in a safe or somewhere else and it's not online at all. So I did like that. So your address here, when you're transferring your coins, you have to go to whatever exchange that you're using, click send, and put in this address if it's not full. If you try and type it out and you misplace one of the letters or numbers, it's going to be lost. So you are 100% responsible for making sure that all of this information is correct whenever you click send. Copy and paste this from the exchange whenever you're trying to send the tokens into the wallet. And then when you click send, I didn't know this, so this is one reason that scared me. Tokens are not going to just show up whenever you click show balances or show tokens. So you actually have to refresh. And one way to refresh the screen, you can just go up to the top and click enter. If you click anywhere out of the wallet, it is going to make you re-input your private key. So you can just click on any other thing here and click back. So you have to re-put in your private key. Once you've transferred the coins, you have to go back and check. Now, once you've transferred them and refresh the page to another page and gone back, when you click on show all tokens or show balances, your coin should show up right there. You know, again, sometimes it can take a while. I had one take about 25 minutes and scared me half to death, but I didn't know that I was just waiting for it here. I just kept saying, you know, show only balances, show all coins, show only balances, and I didn't know that you had to actually go out and come back in. So that's one thing. Another thing is here they have these different websites that you can go and look at all of the transactions for your address on the blockchain. So, you know, I've used both of them. It doesn't matter which one you use, depending on what style you like better. I tend to use the Explorer. So this will show you your address and all of the coins and transfers that you have associated with this address. So the best thing to do is to go up to the top and bookmark this page. So that way you don't have to go into your MyEther wallet account just to check your balances. So there's lots of different apps as well that you can use, but this is an easy thing to do without really any trouble whatsoever. Just bookmark that. You can copy and paste it, send it to yourself in an email, whatever is easy for you. And that way you don't have to use your private key, because again, your private key you want to use as little as possible. Again, if you've never set up an account with MyEther wallet, they do have a great resource that I really think anybody should use to look through all of your responsibilities in setting up a wallet, and you're responsible for getting the coins from point A to point B and securing them. So this is a really good resource. If you've never done this before, I would highly recommend just looking through this information. So I think that that's it, and I hope that this was helpful. If you have any questions, let me know, and until next time, peace.